A second honor for a wounded warrior from Vassar is in as many days. Last night, we told you about Staff Sergeant Travis Mills' screening of the documentary about his recovery at the U.S. Capitol. And tonight, we're there as he officially says goodbye to the Army and all those who helped him get to this day. It's an emotional story you will only see right here on ABC 12. Here's Washington correspondent Ted Fiorliso.
For everybody in here giving me the tools to go on with life and be the dad I was always going to be. This is so ridiculous, I'm crying.
His sense of humor helped get him through the most trying time of his life. But Staff Sergeant Travis Mills of Vassar couldn't hide his emotions Tuesday as he said goodbye to the doctors, therapists, and all the people who helped him on his road to recovery. Mills lost his arms and legs after an IED exploded while he was serving in Afghanistan in April 2012. Since then, he's been at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Maryland. Mills set a goal for himself. He wanted to be out in 18 months, and he beat his goal by a month.
It's just attributed, to all the people here that are great and help me, as well as my daughter. I cheat, find a reason to go forward. My 2-year-old daughter and my wife by my side, so it works out.
Here, it's their own little world. There's a lot of amputees everywhere. A lot of people like us, and then out in the real world it's going to be a shock, I think, to not be around that, but we'll always have them to lean on.
Like the men who built the prosthetics, Mills literally leans on.
We try to use the latest technology on some of the soldiers and injured warriors here, and it's been a pleasure working with Travis. He really pushed the limits of our technology, always looking to drive it further.
And then there's Mills' physical therapist, Carrie Quinn.
I'm really lucky to have met him.
Who says Mills was an inspiration to the other wounded warriors.
We'll tell patients, it's going to be okay, things are going to get better, but to have someone like Travis come in his room and say, it's okay, it's going to get better, they believe him because he's been there, he's been through it.
It wasn't just goodbye to Walter Reed, but goodbye to the Army. Mills received his certificate of retirement, a certificate of appreciation from President Obama, and the Army Commendation Medal. Mills might be retiring from the Army, but he's not ending his service. He's working on the Travis Mills Foundation, which will help the families of service members who died overseas.
I had buddies overseas that have perished and they left behind a daughter or a son. Right now, my first 2 recipients will be my buddies that died overseas and they left behind each one with a 3-year-old daughter.
And so Staff Sergeant Mills becomes Mr. Mills as he rejoins civilian life.
It really has been life-changing, obviously, but thank you everybody for everything you've done and allowing me to go on with life.
Ted Fiorliso, ABC 12 News.
And Mills, his wife and daughter are moving into a new house in Maine in a few weeks, but he says he'll be back to visit his parents here in Mid-Michigan, often including this Christmas.
I know his parents and the whole town of Vassar, Mid-Michigan, everybody's so proud of him and how he's inspired us all.
That's right. And we'll be right back.